YouTube! How you guys doing today? It's Mike, Pratt Family Homestead. Filling pig water. Boy, I go through a lot of water. Friday vlog day. Jenny's out of town. It's just me and the kids. What kind of trouble can we get into? Look at these sunflowers. With the sun in the position it is right now, you might not be able to see them that great. Love my sunflowers. I've got to start collecting up some of these black oil sunflowers. The birds are getting them. So I can tell when they're done. That one's not done. Where's one that's done? That one's pretty much done and the birds haven't got it yet. So I need to actually come through and maybe start clipping them off to save them. Look how tall that corn is up there. All right, so Jenny is out of town. She is in Missouri visiting her cousin. This is the same cousin. Oh, it's windy out here, guys. Sorry about that if you hear that. Same cousin that gave us CJ, our horse. So she's out for the weekend. Hopefully having a little downtime, a little R&R, having a good time. Her and her best friend Betsy went out there. Betsy was with her last time she went. So was Faith, actually. But just a quick morning check on the bees. How you guys doing? Awesome. Maybe later tonight I'll crack into this hive. It's been a little while. Alright guys, we're like doing my least favorite thing ever.
Who said it was our favorite?
Walmart. But what am I craving? I don't know. Swedish meatballs. We gotta get some meatballs, some cream of mushroom soup, get the crock pot going, and probably eat after Faith has softball tonight.
Oh yeah.
So, nobody likes shopping, so we are in and out of here, right?
Yep.
Right, Grace?
Yeah.
Love that I asked the kids what they want, and they wanted fruit. Hey, Andrew, I gotta say something, bud.
What?
I'm loving that hairdo, brother. That's awesome.
Daddy, we need cereal.
No.
Yeah. Huh? We need cereal.
Maybe, we'll see. But we're here for a really quick in-out, right?
And we're here for a really quick popcorn and a toy.
No and no. But I love you. All right, so we have effectively wasted the entire morning. We got to the store about 20-25 minutes from the house. I had my wallet. Pulled my wallet out to pay. No bank card in the wallet. What? So we ran all the way back home, back to the store, and on our way back home now. By the time we get home, it'll be lunchtime already. Holy cow. Oh well. All right, Eric made me do it. Eric, Life and Farmland, had a video out, I think it was this week. He had lost his Swiss Army knife. He looked all over for it, couldn't find it, so we went and bought another one. And it got me thinking, I have not had a Swiss Army knife in forever. So I went and got one. I think it's the same one that Eric has, I think. But, all right, anyways, we got to get this open, get them put into there, get them going. Come up real close. I want you real close and okay. Okay. Uh-oh.
Are we gonna need another bag?
One of our baby chickens. They're getting big. Another one. And then Mama has a third one under there. I'm trying to think how old they are now. They're at least a couple months. I can't really remember. All right, just back out checking on my pigs. I think I'm gonna get ready to redo this whole thing. Maybe even almost kind of start getting prepped for next year. I think I'm gonna bring the tractor in here, fill all this in nice and good. Move this out because as you can see, it's... Get him just drink. It's really eroding away. But I'm thinking about building this area back up, then put the feeders back here. But I've got a whole bunch of extra PVC, running a line down to here and making this the wallow area down here. Because what would be neat if that happened is water runs off the road down to here. It could almost end up being like an autofill system when it rains. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Yeah, you came over to say hi to me. How are you? Yes. I know. I swear you guys come over, or gals, come over say hi to me more than anything. Not looking for food or nothing. Look at these sunflowers over their hut. Oh my goodness. Crazy insane. Look at that mammoth up there. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that thing is huge. Absolutely huge. This thing is a tree. This is the one from that we posted a picture of Jenny standing under not long ago. Absolutely towering over her. It's actually bent over a little now due to that huge. That's bigger than a basketball. That's crazy. Thing's huge. And it looks like I might be able to save most of that. I really want to save this one and save those seeds. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that. I might have to bring a step ladder out here and see how ready those seeds are. Awesome. We do have about all of our onions harvested. I've left some in the ground that were smaller. It's kind of spotty. Some that didn't look like they were wilting off too bad yet. Let it get bigger. So awesome. We still have all these potatoes to harvest. If you've seen our potato harvest, I'll take you guys in the garage later and show you the potatoes and onions that we have out. We have just I think Jenny and TJ just replanted potatoes in here. We'll see if there's time. I mean, worst case scenario, if they only grow a little, worst case scenario is we have baby potatoes smothered in butter. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. So a lot of these still have quite a ways to go, it looks like, before harvesting. I mean, these are plenty fine to harvest now. Look at this new growth. So I'm assuming some potatoes. Oh no, that's new growth off this. This is a huge potato plant right here. This is all one plant. But looking really good. Some of these I could maybe come harvest, but we've harvested a ton early already, and what I've kind of read is you really don't want to harvest them until they've completely withered off and everything else. So anyways, we're real happy with all this year. Hi goats. You guys are watching me, aren't you? What I'm doing right now is installing a gate on the back side of our pasture. I've always wanted one over here, and I want to get the goats out here eating, even if I don't get this cut today. But I think part of this needs to become some rotational grazing for them. We had great success with that a couple years ago. But part of putting the gate in is, this is where the fences tore apart over here when we put a hole in the fence on purpose a couple years ago to let the goats out here. So now I'm gonna take this chunk of fence and stretch it all the way down and get it back into one solid piece here, so and get all this junk cleaned up. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a while now. Oh well, gate's already in. Seems to be good. Just gotta get the rest done. All right, so TJ wanted to come out and give this a shot. He's gonna help me get these final staples off. I'm gonna go get a ratchet strap, and I'm going to pull this fence tight, probably against this anchored, this big fat anchored one here, and then we'll get it nailed down, stapled down, however you want.
When I put these staples out, is this fence gonna fall on me?
It could, yeah. So you might want to be careful. I gotta get a couple ratchet straps. I'll be right back. Okay. Have this all done by the time I get back. Everything cleaned up, put away, and I'll just get the hammock and hang out. I'm trying to get you some greener pastures, darling. Okay? Trying. How you doing? Dana Reese. I'll take you guys through the garden here in a little bit when the fence is done. There's some things that are looking real good over there. Some things not looking good too. I mean, it's, yeah. All right, so here's how I stretch the fence. I have a 2x4 fence stretcher that I made that actually bolts in 4 spaces. And I think I actually, if I remember right, I would hook 2 ratchet straps to it. But this is what I did on a short count. Pretty tight fence. This fence went up so many years ago. This is probably the tightest section of fence. It's that's pretty good. TJ was a huge help. He has since gone and played. What's up, Funky? Did you come just to see me? Thank you for lovin's. I love you. TJ did a good job helping me, huh? Okay, so I kind of made a boo-boo. Pulling the fence, pulled this pole over, and it's definitely not straight now. So now I gotta reconsider. You're doing such a good job banging that in there, Grace. We need that right there, don't we? You're awesome. You got it all the way down there. Yeah, so I know I should have had a support here. This is gonna bug me. All right, so I'm totally cheating. I'm pushing that fence post back. I think I can still make my fence connect. I think, we'll see. And yeah, I did not undo the very bottom, so the bottom should remain super tight so that the goats can't crawl under it. But I'll get this fence stapled back on here, and then, oh, they're out here checking stuff out. I've had them blocked off from this area out here because of having the fence, or the fence wasn't in position, so they're gonna love being out here. But that is straight once again-ish, and we'll get it stapled in. Grace is ready to take off. Vroom, 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 vroom.
If I could.
I know, if you could, you would.
I would push this in and I would, oh, I cannot do the key.
That's right, you're not allowed to touch the key, huh?
Then I'm allowed to touch this like this.
All right. So this appears to be working out okay. So when I back the trailer off of here, I'll get the tamp from over there, tamp that in real good. Overall, this section is not awful. It's not as tight as it was, but it did help tighten it up with that gap right here. And I might try to get another staple like through here and onto here. But anyways, that seems to have worked out okay. We'll see. The goats are enjoying being back out there again. And little Miss Gracie just wants to ride a tractor. You got anything to say?
Hi, Mommy.
Well, this is for Friday vlog. But you can still say hi. You miss Mom, don't you?
Yes.
You miss Mom a lot, don't you?
I cried all day yesterday because I was so sad.
You did. You're right. You did. Believe me, I heard you all day.
Except when I was playing Legos.
Except when you were playing Legos, that's right. All right, I love you. Well, I wasn't diligent in stirring, so a couple of these meatballs have gotten cooked a little on the bottom, but it's really not bad. So, will Chili be swimming today? Grace, you might have been the only smart one not going swimming. But let's get some of this cream of mushroom added in here. Ooh, I cannot wait for dinner. All right, how cool is that? Facebook Live, watching the Alderman's high tunnel, hoop house, whatever. Get the plastic pulled over. You hear those turkeys in the background in there? That's awesome. Love us some Aldermans. Wow, guys, the day has really gotten away from us. I'm exhausted. And honestly, I don't think I've done too much. We've been staying busy though. I mean, it's not like we're sitting around doing nothing, but the day's gotten away from us. I gotta take Faith to softball practice here in just a couple seconds. But let's do a quick garden walkthrough right now. So you can see peas coming up. Let's see, get a good one here. But there are a lot of peas coming up where we just planted some more. All through here, they're gonna get up on this trellis, up on this fence.
This one's getting big.
Yeah.
Those ones. Oh, that one's even got little grabbies.
Oh, yeah. And I can't remember if I've already showed you the pole beans today, but man, I put these bamboo stalks onto here, and these pole beans, I mean, this was just days ago. These pole beans are so amazing. So amazing. I could probably do 2 or 3 layers of these panels going up, and these pole beans would just cover them. Oh, I gotta get in here and pick some stuff. Look at those. Holy cow. Jenny's not home, so I haven't picked anything the last couple days. I don't think she's picked anything in a couple days either, so might need to get out here and do that. Tomatoes. I think that's about all we really have going on right now is tomatoes. The peas are coming up and beans. I think that's about it. These are Faith's sunflowers. Oh, and my cabbages. So look, you're gonna see that the worms have got my cabbages real good. Oh, actually they got these ones a lot worse than I thought. But I need to do some weeding in here. I'm not getting the purple ones as bad, but last year the worms pretty much had at it, and then it was still fine. I still harvested them and tried getting as many worms out as possible. So oh, look at that, some redness there in the green. Look at that, awesome. So I think that's about all we really have going on in the garden at the moment. We do have more lettuce. I think TJ and Mom, or maybe the kids or something, got more lettuce planted.
Me and Faith, these 2 lettuce, spinach. This one's lettuce.
Okay, so but we got
kale, and then this one, and that one are lettuce.
one little bean plant over here. Oh yeah, I gotta get out here and pick. Looks like I might be doing some canning tomorrow, so all right. Gotta get going to Faith's softball now. Oh yeah, look, they've totally invaded this. I still haven't tried getting that post hole digger in here. I'm really not going to worry about it until the season's over. But this is broccoli being chewed alive over here as well. Oh, looks like that broccoli flowered. Mom, Jenny was on top of the broccoli real good. As far as the garden goes, Jenny was on top of all of it real good. I've been more the sunflower and corn. Here, I'll go show you guys something interesting with the corn. So from what I can tell so far, the Wade's Indian corn that I've had so much trouble growing for years now is by far the winner this year. Look at the size of these ears. Holy cow. I mean, that's a good 18 inches right there. Well, maybe 18. And look, this is one I've been checking on daily. Have you seen this, TJ?
No.
And look how it's starting to turn its nice colors.
Wow.
That's awesome. Here, put your hands by that so people can see how big that is. Yeah, that thing's huge. There's a really big one down here. And what I really want to point out is all of these stalks have good size ears on them. look at the size of this one, TJ. This is like my whole arm.
Wow.
Now, show you guys the other corn that appears to be doing fantastic, but so like the sweet corn was doing good. Jenny and I harvested a whole bunch out of there, but there was a whole bunch of little ears that we left and they haven't really grown. So I don't know. This Cherokee popcorn, I have not cracked one open, I don't think, but it's looking really good on the outside here. There's some good stuff. But when we go in here even just a little bit, look, this is all we got. Just these little stinkers. Which I don't think this is a real small ear popcorn. I could be wrong. But see, we get back in here even farther, look at this. This is all that there is. The ones up front are huge. But the corn itself, I think, it looks really dirty right now, but it looks fantastic. I don't know. And look, our sunflowers are doing really good.
Yep, they're really big.
Really good. So, that Wade's Indian corn, by far, winner chicken dinner. Love it. TJ, look how massive this head is right here.
Oh my gosh, this is huge.
It's not as big as the one over the pig pen I was showing people earlier. I'll have to take you over and show you that one, but...
That's pretty big.
Yep. Come look at this one. Alright, I've already showed you guys. I'm gonna go show TJ. Alright, there it is, TJ. Come look at this thing.
Oh my gosh, that is huge.
That thing is... I want to save the seeds off of that one for sure, for replanting.
Yeah.
But look at the stalk on this sunflower.
Oh my gosh.
Put your hand around that.
Oh my gosh. Like, I can't... I mean, the leaves of this thing are massive.
They are. Mom wanted to, and it might be getting too late, but she wanted to do some neat concrete stuff with it, which we can still try. There's still plenty of good leaves, but might have to cut this thing down or at least get that head off of there pretty soon once I'm sure that the seeds are good, which I'm pretty sure that they are actually. And then we'll get that one hanging in some kind of net bag or something. I want to save the seeds off that one for sure, but look at this beautiful sight. How awesome is that?
See, it'd be cool if like we had this along our road.
Yes, that's one thing Mom and I have talked about for next year. We've talked about it for a couple years now, but just lining the road with sunflowers would be sweet.
And then just let them replant themselves.
Yep, just let them replant themselves. And we'll mow an area, so even if they start coming up the way we don't want them to, we can still mow them. Oh, goodness. One of my favorite meals. Oh, yeah. Okay, Faith is at softball. When we pick her up, we'll be eating. Gonna have that over rice. And the kids were yelling at me, Dad, Mom doesn't buy white rice anymore. You have to buy the other rice. All right. Oh. Smells fantastic. Just fantastic. We're gonna have probably some cut up veggies. We got some potato salad too, I don't know. But definitely some cut up veggies and stuff to have with it. Grace, I keep telling you no lipstick.
You mean no lip gloss?
This lip gloss, that's a little different, huh? These are what you got for your birthday, aren't they?
I just love you, Mommy.
Oh, okay. This video is not for Mommy. It's for the Friday vlog.
Oh? Well,
But you miss Mommy, don't you? And she'll watch it, I'm sure. Well, probably not, but still. Hi, Georgie.
Georgie's going to eat my lip gloss. Georgie loves me.
What are all these different colors?
Oh, so this one's a mint.
Mint.
This one is lemon.
Lemon. Some people say I'm kind of sour like a lemon.
Actually, her name is Sour because I'm saying sour. And this one is.
Do you think I'm sour?
No.
Thank you, Punk.
And this one's banana. You can see I used a lot of it.
Yes, you have used a lot of it.
I don't just love a lip gloss.
You are something else. Guess what I love? You.
So what I play a game where you put one in the middle and you mix one up. If you get this one with the same top, you win.
Okay. Did you win? All right, I gotta go. Here's how the night's ending.